Ciao e benvenuti a Roma. I'm FMGreeno. This is episode 62 of the Greeno tour, and we're here with AS Roma in Serie A. Today, we take a trip to Napoli for our livecom. Difficult game, of course, but we've been doing okay. We're also going to feature one of our youngsters who's had a really good start to the season. Let's go take a look. That youngster is Madsen Mesquita. You can see he joined Roma just over a year ago, beginning of last season, from Brazil. 11.25 million was the fee paid, and you can see last season he had a fairly decent run. 32 appearances, 4 goals, 7 assists, and a 7.05 average. This season, though, he has started incredibly well. 8 appearances, 6 goals, just the 1 assist this time though, and a 7.24 rating. Now if we take a look at the profile of him here, you can see he's only 20 years old, but look at the physicals he has already. Amazing pace, agility and acceleration. Some pretty decent mentals. They'll come a bit more with time, of course. And in terms of his technicals, dribbling of 18, technique of 16. We've been using him here on the left side as an inside forward rather than an inverted winger. And that really seems to suit a lot of his attributes. We are training him to round the keeper because his finishing isn't the best. And we're also trying to work on some of his mental attributes as well with some specialised training. Try and get his composure up a little bit more, his off the ball, that kind of thing. But I think, given the start to the season he's had, like I say, that's just in league games, 8 appearances, 6 goals. In Europe, he's also played 3 games, 1 goal and 3 assists. He's been in really good form. Gone a little bit off the boil recently. We've just had to have a little word with him about his recent form in the last couple of games. But he's progressing very nicely, as you can see. Currently rated as a 4-star ability player. And he's only going to improve. But let's go and see what his contribution has meant to how we've been doing. If we take a look at the competitions page, you can see we're sat here in 7th in the league, which is not far off where we're slated to finish. Only 1 defeat so far this season out of our 9 games, but we've only won 4. We're drawing too many games at the moment. In the Europa Conference League, things are going very well. We've won all 3 of our games. Goal difference of +9, so we're looking pretty comfortable there. In terms of the actual match schedule and how we've been doing, so we were last together for that game against Lazio, a 1-1 draw. We travelled, no, we didn't travel, did we? We played at home to Jablonec, beat them 4-1, very comfortable win. We started drawing too many games though, like I said. We went to Turin, played Torino, drew 1 apiece. Quite a late equaliser for us too. We played AC Milan at home. A decent point, I think, although we did take the lead twice in the game, so a little bit disappointing not to come away with all 3 points. We travelled over to Hungary, played Fehervar, beat them very, very comfortably, a 4-0 win. Then we went to Monza, who are one of the smaller clubs in Serie A, of course, and could only get a point there too. We need to turn these draws into wins if we're going to challenge at the very top end of the table. However, we did win our last game out. We played Lecce, a 2-0 win. 2 second-half goals sealed the win for us. So overall, I would say we're in pretty decent form without setting the world on fire. Travelling to Napoli, though, today, that's a different proposition. They're only down in 9th, but they're a strong outfit. We're sticking with this fairly familiar 4-3-3 formation. Mesquita, of course, taking his place out there on the left wing. Boadu is going to play out on the right today. Trincao, unfortunately, has picked up an injury and he's out for about 6 weeks. So Boadu can play out there, so we're going to start him on the right, and Marchi, the young Argentinian, is going to play up front. Andre Anderson comes into the midfield today in this Mezzala role. It suits him pretty well. It means Barenze can drop into that deep-lying playmaker role here, which I think he's probably the best player in our squad to do. Pretty strong bench. Everyone that could be available is available, aside from Trincao, like I said. So, yeah, pretty confident with this lineup. Hopefully we do okay down in Naples. Let's go and see how we get on. So there's a look at the Napoli team. Some fairly decent names in there. Victor Osimhen still playing there. Elmas, who's playing for North Macedonia at Euro 2020 currently, of course. He's in the team. Obviously a good spattering of new gens now. We're getting quite deep into the series. You can see there, us in 7th place. A win today would take us right up the table. A defeat is probably going to land us right in mid-table. Napoli will leapfrog us if they beat us today. So we could do with a decent result. So form has been reasonably decent. We haven't been losing any games, but there are certainly games like that Monza game where really with their teams we ought to be putting away if we're going to be thinking about challenging for a Champions League place. I suppose part of that is down to the fact we did bring in quite a number of signings just a few weeks ago, and it does take players a little while to bed in sometimes. A little eventful start to the game there. Someone having a little shot from quite some distance. What's happened here? Oh, goodness me. 3 minutes into the game, Andre Anderson has been sent off. Goodness me, we could do without that. Wow, okay, so we're going to have to play a deep line playmaker here in midfield. Maybe we're going to have to put these guys onto a support mentality. Oh, that's really annoying. Okay, well, I think that's fair enough for now. We'll see how we go. We might have to go a little bit more cautious for a while. God, who gets sent off in the third minute of a game? Utterly ridiculous. I've only just brought him back into the side as well. So he's going to be sitting out for a little while, let me tell you. So obviously we're now offering very little as an attacking force, that's for sure. Hopefully we can hold Napoli at bay for a while. Let's not muck about with it too much there, shall we? Buadu's on the ball. Back into Barenza. Kumbula, our centre-back, knocks it up towards Marchi, but he doesn't win it. And here come Napoli. Oh, Elmas is through on goal. A good save by Magnan. Goodness me. They cut through us fairly easily there. I think that missing man in the middle of midfield is a problem, isn't it? Look, do we have a counter-attacking opportunity here? Oh, Elmas. So he doesn't get a card for that, does he? Oh, unbelievable. He absolutely chopped him down, didn't he? Right. Halfway through the first half, Cristiano Ronaldo is saying we should go very defensive. That doesn't seem like the sort of thing you'd suggest, Cristiano. One of their players has just gone off injured. Good. Bradaric with a ball in. Uh-oh, here comes the counter-attack. Can we get a challenge in on Elmas? Don't dive in. Danger is not over yet, though. There's Rodrigo on the ball. It's hit from range, and the keeper was obviously unsighted. Oh, what a disappointing goal to concede. We kind of dealt with the danger there, but look at that. From the edge of the box coming up here, Fabian through a crowd of players. Keeper just doesn't see it, does he? And so we're a goal down. That's not ideal. And we are offering absolutely nothing. Being down to 10 men for 87 minutes of the game is going to make things very, very difficult, I think. Anyway, half-time is almost upon us. We can have a little flea in the ear of the guys there. Out for the second half and see if we can get any improvement out of them at all. So, yeah, I think we're going to just tell them, show me something else in the second half. Just get some motivation into them. We will give them an encouraged shout right from the start. Can we get on this ball? Yeah, here comes Bradaric. All the way up the left wing. Back into Koulibaly. Out to Bradaric again. Gets the ball across. There's Buadu coming into the back post and we're back in it. It's one apiece. Very helpful when you've got a clinical finisher playing in that inside forward role out on the flank. When they ghost in at the back post, there's a good chance they're going to tuck any decent chances they get away. And look at that. It's a very, very tidy finish. Okay, That's a bit better. Let's see how we go from here, though. There's still a long way to go in this game, especially if we play passes out like that. Oh, Rodrigo. Straight after scoring, we concede. And a goal, our own making this was. Kumbula, not a great pass. Fabian picks up the ball. Rodrigo, good run. Very, very good finish. Oh, so just after getting back into the game, we are chasing it once again. Good save there from the header. Can we counter-attack here? Boadu, bit of space out on the right. He's got electric pace, don't forget. Koulibaly finds Marquis. Go on, son, round the keeper, and it's back to 2-2. What a start to this second half it has been. Only 6 minutes in and 3 goals already. Boadu finds Koulibaly. What a great first-time ball that is. Marquis took that very well, rounds the keeper, and slots it home. I mean, that's pretty confident from a youngster, isn't it? Okay, so 2 apiece. Whew, what else is this game going to throw at me? Corner ball. We clear it. Elmas picks up the loose ball, though. Can we take it off him? No, we can't. Luckily, his shot is wayward. Well, this has been very, very eventful, hasn't it? This last sort of 10-15 minutes has been crazy. Kumbula here with a free kick for us. Barenza, Boadu getting involved in midfield. Lirola taking up that wide position. Barenza gets it in. Ah, not a great cross. The Napoli keeper just picks it up very easily. Finds Rodrigo in some space out on the right. Simhen on the ball. Don't let him shoot. Goodness me, he's lethal. Lafredo into Gozzi. The keeper's position was a bit suspect there. Luckily, they didn't take advantage of it. Here comes Marquis. Is he through on goal? Not quite, but he makes the most of it and he scores! Nicola Marquis. What a boy. Well, that was impressive. Look at this for a finish. In at the near post. No chance for the keeper. Wow. Well, I did not expect this after that first half, that's for sure. I'm tempted to go a little bit more defensive, but I don't really want to invite Napoli onto us that much yet. Although, given the way we've been playing out from the back here, it might not be such a bad idea to get an extra body back there. Oh, there's Rodrigo again. Oh, he dragged that one wide. I was sure that was going in. We're starting to get some tired legs out there. Lirola, the right fullback, is very, very tired. He needs to come out. So who can come on for him? We have Calabria. He's a right back. That's a good change. I think we might need to make a change or two in midfield before too long. Mesquita also tired. So let's think about taking him off. They're suggesting Adelphio can come on for him. I'm probably going to go with Cristiano Corti, I think. Okay, 15 minutes to go. We've still got one more sub up our sleeve. Napoli here pressing once again. Simhen on the ball. Fabian just over the bar. Right, so what are we going to do here? I think we're going to fire up the team. And maybe we are going to go defensive here now. Oh, Marquis is through again. Can he finish it? Oh, not this time. Maximenko is wise to his near post antics. Gets down, pushes it behind for a corner. Short corner routine. Here's Bradaric. Can't pick out one of our players in the middle. And this is a counter-attack opportunity. Great challenge, though. And we're now going to set some time wasting on, even though we've got just over 10 minutes of the game left. We're going to try and stop all the overlaps. What else are we going to do? Slow the pace down, that's for sure. Drop the line of engagement a little more. And see if we can see out this last 10 minutes. I'm not hopeful. Especially not with this opportunity coming up here. They're flooding forward. Look at them. Gozzi, probably not the best option. He had like 4 or 5 men following up in the middle there. Mignon dealt with it fairly easily, clears it, but straight back to Napoli once again. Osimhen is through and luckily scuffs his shot. Like I say, he's generally a fairly lethal striker, so that was good. Marquis, is he through? He is. Can he finish? No, it's blocked. Great last-ditch challenge there by the defender. So we're into the last 10 minutes now. Another chance here for Napoli. Great save. Tips that one round the post. That makes up for the one he was unsighted for early in the game. Mignon, good claim. So, just a couple of minutes left. I think it's time to put all the time wasting on and make another change. I mean, it could be any one of these players, couldn't it? I think Barenza maybe, because he's on a yellow as well. Cristante can come on and play in that role. Can we see this out? 5 minutes of stoppage time. Look at the match stats. I mean, Napoli will be absolutely fuming if we come away with this with a win. And we have. Well, against all the odds and down to 10 men for 87 minutes, we have pinched a win in Naples. As you can see here, after all the weekend matches have been played, that frankly undeserved win against Napoli has pushed us up to 5th in the table. Just 2 points off of Atalanta and Milan. So, yeah, we're right in the mix again. That result really did come in handy. If we take a look at our schedule for what's coming up, you can see we've got a few more Europa Conference League games. I don't think there's any point in showing you them at the moment. We're going to go through that group fairly comfortably, I would say. But there's one league game in just over a month's time that I think stands out. Juventus away. So I think that's where we're going to come back next. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. It was a very exciting game of football. Quite how we pinched the 3 points, I'm not sure. But every now and again, the FM gods do smile upon you, I suppose. If you did enjoy it, please drop a like on there for me. And if you've got any comments about this episode or the series as a whole so far, I would love to see them below. And don't forget, if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, click on that button and come and join us on the Greenobus. There is plenty of room for you all. Just remains for me to thank you for watching, and I will see you soon for that big game against Juventus. Bye for now.